finna go inside and ask him, can he just give me my shit so I can go? It's a new week, y'all. Let's stay positive and let's stay blessed. So today, they always do this. They'll wait till I'm about to pick up a load and then be like, something, change my direction or the next place that I'm going, right? So they just told me they knew since 8 o'clock. Well, they knew since like Saturday when I dropped the load off that I did not have an empty trailer. So eventually they told me, hey, go back to, hold on, let me find it. I was like, I sent that message last night. What's the deal? Y'all want me to wait until tomorrow? And they were like, what are you talking about? I said, the one where they said they don't have any empties on the yard. And they were like, well, did you check back today? There's nowhere else to get it empty. So they knew since like Saturday or whatever. So I just drove over here and I told them I took my 34. I just drove over here to get it empty. So they sent this message right when I pull up about 30 minutes later. They were like, yeah, just bobtail to the next load instead. Y'all knew before I bothered to come over here that I haven't had it empty since I dropped that load off Saturday. And y'all wait till I drive about 30 miles and get here to be like, just bobtail somewhere else. So I'm about to hit a U-turn and go pick up this load. Okay, so this right here is exactly why you cannot solely rely on the GPS. It took me down this dirt road, over the woods, and through grandma's house, or you know the saying, whatever. But basically, I ended up in the middle of nowhere.
Approaching Wadley, 1655 Coolidge Street on the left.
So, this is where it's brought me to. As you can see, there is nothing. So, after I put the that same address in my cell phone, it took me to the correct location, right? Well, almost. It took me to the other side, which I guess was like the employee parking lot. So this is me making a U-turn and going back to, because I thought like where the employee parking lot was like where the shipping office would be. But yeah, because the signs were really confusing. And then they got this trailer out here like it's Halloween or something. It reminds me of a horror movie. It looks like old and abandoned. They is shooting out here. I don't know if it's somebody in the woods, like somebody in the woods hunting something, but that's definitely somebody's shotgun. And then what's crazy is I get here, I call the number on the door. The guy's like, oh, I don't work for that company. Let me try to call the guy who actually does work for the company. Then they get in touch with the guy that do work for the company. He said, give him 25 minutes. He not here. So now I'm just gonna sit here and wait, or probably make breakfast or something. It has now been 30 minutes since I've been sitting here. I'll see if he show up. Cause, sir, you could have put the bills in the mailbox or something. Sent us the pickup number so we can match it to something, so we ain't gotta sit out here and wait for you all day. I think, no, that's not his truck. So yeah, these are what I be snacking on, y'all. I'm so obsessed. I buy them at every flavor. So I've been sitting here for like it's been about an hour. And they was like, yeah, he coming through in a blue pickup truck. A blue pickup truck just drove by and I thought it was him. But they kept going. Maybe this is a lighter blue pickup truck just come through. Maybe this is him. Because, like, what do this man got going on? The hell? I'm finna go see if this him. Cause what the fuck? Okay, so I'm now hooked up to the trailer, right? And the whole time the bills were in the box, but we can't leave because the man is like, he has to make copies of them and write down the serial number. And one of the trailers it doesn't have paperwork at all. He was like, he gotta call his boss. But I'm really finna go inside and ask him, can he just give me my shit so I can go? Like, you got 2 other trucks that you have the paperwork for. You could have just printed them off or made the copies or whatever, gave us the documents, let us leave and get the seal number and deal with the 3rd truck, after we have been sent on our merry way. Why we have to sit around and wait for you to do all 3 trucks at once? I don't know. And then I was like, started to talk about him because this is a black man and he has like, I kid you not, 100 piercings like in his face. It's like you just woke up and decided to pierce everything on his face. That's irrelevant. So I'll go inside to get the bills and there's no wait. So this is now me leaving the facility. I just went ahead and left it on like the 8th hole because I don't be trying to scale every load. Western does not reimburse us for scaling loads as far as I know. Nobody's ever told me about getting reimbursed. It isn't the paw prints they got in this town like so cute. That's the only reason why I left this footage in here me driving. So this is me stopping to get gas. They had me stop at a Speedway, and normally we always go to Pilots and stuff. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, there was a Pilot and a TA literally right down the street. So why they had me at a Speedway, I do not know. But this is me getting gas for the day. Ooh, today drained me. And we are done for the day. So after I got work, I made stuffed salmon and I put the toothpicks to keep like the fish from sliding. I promise you this food tastes better than it looked. But yeah, I bought this mini like oven or whatever. So after I put it on the stove, that's me putting it in the oven. So when I woke up to start the next day, I'm back in the middle of nowhere. Through the woods, through the trees, to grandma's house we go. It was just like a whole hot mess. This literally was like the load from hell. Because I thought just driving like off in the middle of nowhere was bad. Like, keep watching and you're gonna see what I literally had to go through just to deliver this load. Although to me, like, the scenery driving through there was beautiful, I finally made it back to the main road. I went all the way around in a circle, right, just for the place that I initially thought was it to be the correct spot. But I didn't think it was the correct spot because they had me like out in the middle of nowhere.
In 1.1 miles
to drop the load. There's no factory. You'll see where this truck turned over these train tracks. There's no like factory. I didn't see any forklifts and stuff in this. I'm like, this can't be it. The GPS done took me to the wrong spot again. But this turned out to be the correct spot. So the
in
GPS
half a mile,
was
the destination
right
is on your
time.
right. 7165 Artesia West Point Road.
So the place where I told y'all about the pretty scenery, a truck came and got me, and I followed the truck back here because this is where we were delivering the load. And they literally tried to pull this 18-wheeler through the mud, hooking it up to a few different tractors just to get these solar panels off the back. And I kept all the footage in here just so you can get an idea of how long it took. Like, look at this. It's ridiculous. Okay, so this is the first time that they hooked me up to the tractor, right? I think this is still the first time. And they see me like struggling to get through the mud, right? And instead of dragging me all to where I was supposed to be, they hooked it up and then unhooked it just to have to hook it back up again. Huh? Yeah. I'm hitting it. Huh?
You weren't spinning at all.
Yeah, it's stuck. Like, I don't know.
You got your interlock stuff?
Mm-hmm. They're pushed in. So.
Try to go backwards? Spinning on the other side?
Wait, okay, there you go. Okay.
Hey, straighten out your wheel a little bit.
Alright. So they unhooked it, and this is the second time they're hooking me up. They unhooked it again to try to make this turn, and this is the third time that they're hooking me up.
put you backwards and take you that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've been sitting here for about, say, 20 minutes, and we are stuck in the mud. I don't know what made them think this 18-wheeler was built to go through the mud. They're talking about the load is worth $500,000. You don't want to flip it. The truck is stuck, so we are waiting on another machine. And I'm going to show y'all what it looks like and what they have literally dragged me through the mud to. So at this point in time, I'm waiting on the fourth tractor, and I thought they had left and went to lunch, but they didn't. So I just ended up waiting about, an hour for a bigger tractor to come. And at this point in time, I was over it.